Yuelia! Over there! No, you must stop this! Remember your true selves, please! Yuelia! Oh, I'm so glad to see you both! You can't reason with one of those monsters once a Doomstone has gotten hold of them! Yeah, I know, but... No, but! We've got to handle this thing the old-fashioned way. Let's release these creatures from the stone's power. Okay, you're right, Noelia. Hey, Wolfa, see that Doomstone? Let's do this. Ha! On it! Almost down! Whoa! We did it! Yay for Yuelia and her happy adventurers. What exactly were you doing with these monsters? Well, I was, just... Look, I had no idea what happened with the airship. When I came to, I didn't know where I was. And I was completely alone. I tried finding a way out of the forest, but I kept getting lost. So I asked this dragon here for directions, and everything was fine. But then a Doomstone crashed. I think I've got it. A mixture of questionable decisions and odd luck. I probably could have guessed that. I'm sorry you two had to come looking for me. Apologize to Wolfram, not me. I'm just tagging along here. You don't have to apologize, Noelia. I was worried about you, but I'm glad you're safe now. I was looking for something else, but your pal here just wouldn't shut up about looking for you. I didn't really say that, but I guess I gave off that aura. I somehow find it hard to believe, Noelia. Yeah, even Yuelia agrees. Well, it's true, your little adventuring partner here was worried sick you might be hurt. Or worse. Well, maybe I was worried too, just a little. Thank you, Noelia. Just a little, though. That's fine. Then thank you just a little. Hey, I deserve more thanks than that. Looking for you was my idea. Well, there. So, now you know. I didn't want Father to be mad at me, that's all. Noelia, I'll give you all the time in the world to cover up your emotions, but later. I don't have any emotions to cover up, so I don't know what you're talking about. Just shh. There's something I want to show you too. Come with me, okay? You're so bossy for someone who just got rescued. Whoa. Big shiny crystal. That is one massive float stone. Wow, it's beautiful. Is that the float stone that's making Terra Nimbus float right now? I don't know. Do you think it's big enough to power Mother's airship? Maybe. That scholar's notes didn't mention the goddess, but... Could she be connected with the energy sealed in the forest that the plushlings mentioned? If that's true, then Mother was here on Terra Nimbus, which means she must have known about this huge float stone here. Ah, I get it. Her airship, stranded in the Elderwood with no float zone to power it. Right? You have no idea what I'm getting at, do you? Not at all. Let me spell it out for you. This might be the float zone from Mother's airship. Oh! Oh, so why is it here? Well, even if you don't know the answers, at least you're asking the right questions. Ah! Allow me to explain. Who's there? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, dear. Hello, Father? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Dad, we can hear you fine. Stop shouting. Okay. Sorry. As Noelia realized, your mother, Casselstia, did indeed live here on Terra Nimbus at one time. Aha! I knew it! Yes, Noelia, just calm down. You get a gold star for that. And yes, that float zone is from her airship. But why did Mother come here? I was hoping to wait until you two were all grown up to tell you, but I guess I have no choice now. See, long ago, Riviera was in a state just as bad, well, no, even worse than it is now. Your mother descended onto Riviera and offered guidance to its people and all its creatures. Unfortunately, Riviera's leaders could not find a way to stop bickering among one another. And then the Doomstones continued to rain down upon all the kingdoms of Riveria. Eventually, a Doomstone the size of an island fell from the sky. It cast a shadow upon Riveria that could be seen throughout the entire world. A Doomstone the size of an island? So would that be... Yes, that Doomstone is now Terra Nimbus. That's what I was gonna say! In order to prevent that Doomstone from crashing into Riveria, your mother took the float zone from her airship and quickly secured it into the falling Doomstone. That's how Terra Nimbus was created. I can still see her, almost as if it was yesterday. Oh, Celestica, you are truly the most beautiful and resourceful being I have ever laid my eyes upon. You have done an amazing thing here today, and you know how time flows much more quickly in Riveria. You will not remain unaffected. I understand. I am sorry, dear. Although this crisis has been averted, I cannot return just yet. This world needs more time. More time to recover from the destructive influence of the Doomstones that have already fallen. I must remain here until it is finally restored. I was afraid you were going to say that. You know my love for this place, Divinus. Riveria looks far more beautiful when viewed from here. I would like our daughters to see it like this. I want to protect this island, this land, so that they may experience its beauty. I shall stay here and guide the people of Riveria. Their lives are so short and often marred by strife, by fighting, and by sadness. But I will teach them another way of life, one where people can work together to help make each other's wishes and dreams come true. I will show them how enjoyable life can be. From there, Riveria's inner beauty will be visible throughout all the kingdoms. Not just from great heights such as these, but even where the grass grows, the sand blows, and the rivers flow. My stubborn little Yuelia and my cry-baby Noelia, I will make this world you will love. A world in which you and the people of Riveria can fulfill all of your deepest and dearest wishes. Your mother never once had a selfish thought in her life. She only thought of the two of you. She saved Riveria so that you both could see the world she so loved. Mother did it for us. Well, I don't feel ashamed. This world she wanted to show us really is beautiful. I never thought I could love Mother even more. Yuelia, are you crying? Girl, you okay? No! This world has a lot of spicy food on it too, and I still had some on my fingers. So don't touch your eyes. That was about washing your hands first anyways, if you've eaten something spicy. I am sorry to interrupt this very moving scene, but your time is up, my darlings. Wait, no! We're not done yet! I'm sorry, but we had a deal. Remember? The power binding Lunaris and Riveria is wearing very thin. Didn't you see my sign? Yeah, but we thought we could, stretch it out a little bit. Soon you will not be able to return at all. The next eclipse will be your absolute last chance to return. Do you understand that? I'm serious. That's it. Father, wait! But what if we need more time? I think he's gone. Yeah, that's why everything got lighter just then. I think the conversation was pretty much over from his perspective. If only Mother was here with us, she would know what to do. But come on! What's the concerned face? Where's everyone's favorites, Miss Smiley Pants? I don't like it when you get all serious and somnol. It creeps me out. But Dad said there's no more time. He said we've got until the next eclipse. And who knows? We could possibly talk him out of it by then. But what's an eclipse? What? You just kept nodding while Dad was talking. Why didn't you ask him? Look, I've heard the word before, okay? I just don't know what it means. Is it a meal? No, Yuelia is not. That's hysterical! Look, an eclipse is when so when Lunaris goes in its orbit and there's planets, You don't know what an eclipse is either, do you? I can explain it to you two if you like. I'm not an encyclopedia, okay? All I know is that we need to get this floatstone back to the goddess ship as quickly as possible. We've got people waiting for us on ground level. Uh-huh. Why do I not believe you're suddenly concerned about the people down in Riveria? Yuelia, how can you be suspicious of me at a time like this? If you want to stay here and cry your eyes out until an eclipse comes out of the trees and eats you up, fine. You're the one. And who was the crybaby? That's all in the past. Come on, Yuelia. We're taking this floatstone back to Lunaris where it belongs. Back to Lunaris? What do you mean? Mother saved Riveria once. We need to know as much as we can about what she did and how. Think about it. Why did Mother stay here on Terra Nimbus? Sure, she wanted to save Riveria, but she was connected to the floatstone somehow. We need to get this floatstone back to Lunaris so Father can see it. You think that floatstone is the key to us finding a way to save Riveria? Phew, I was wondering if I was going to have to just come right out and say that one. Come on! Let's take this floatstone to Robin so we can get the airship going again. Ready, Wolfman? Yep. I swear this bag is magical. Just look at that thing! Boy, she sure is a beauty. That's the most dazzling floatstone I've ever seen in here on Terra Nimbus. So, is it really okay to just take it with us? I mean, Terra Nimbus wouldn't plummet to the ground, will it? Pretty sure not. I mean, technically it's become its own floatstone, right? Not pretty sure it won't. It wasn't really convincing. Well, I did some digging through the notes in that old abandoned shack, and it came upon something pretty much said that Terra Nimbus is in a phase of purification. Basically, it's no longer Doomstone. Floatstones are now forming in the soil here. So we'll be fine here, I think. Is it worth the risk, though? I mean, how do we know for sure? Well, I think the way all this worked out is, it seems someone had it planted like this from the start. I bet that floatstone has been slowly purifying this land over the years. My mother did have a pretty good plan. Load it up and let's go, Robin. If Terra Nimbus starts dropping, we can just swing back on down. Sounds good to me. Giga. Whoa! What are you doing here? Giga. It's alright, everyone. This is a furling. They don't bite or anything. It's just Giga. When did you tame this one? I didn't do anything. He just started following us. Lestia. Did he just say Mother's name? It thinks you look like Mother. What's so funny about that? Mother was beautiful. Noelia, you are beautiful. I don't think I've seen Yuelia this worked up before. Oh, Robin, you've got no idea. You should have seen her earlier when she was crying like a baby. No, you're the one who was crying. It was Noelia, the crybaby, all over again. Don't call me that. Didn't you say you were in a hurry to get back to Riveria? Yep, that is true. Let's get going. You've been stuck on this floating rock for ages. A few more minutes isn't going to kill you. Whoa. Lincoln must go. Larkin. Nice to have Larkin. Larkin's been here a long time. Larkin, go home. Cheers, you guys. I'll bring some treats next time. Here we go. Yep. And don't worry about me, guys. I'll just fly down with my wings. Well. Welcome back, kids. By the looks of you, I would say that you are looking for pretty much found. If only Larkin were here to see this. A whole new generation of adventure and discovery. You would have loved it. It was pretty great, I mean. I was beginning to wonder how long I was going to have to stay there. Boy, you kids sure did honor Larkin's memory with your courage. I know he'd be proud. To say I'm proud would be an understatement. I owe the world to these brave kids. I need some more rest. Haha, your eyes aren't deceiving you, boss. That's really Larkin. He has been on Terra Nimbus all this time. Come on! You're starting to hurt my feelings, old Crane. Now, Crane Shift, come here! But it's really you, Larkin? It's really you, Larkin! I thought I'd never see you again. I ought to have you honeyed and feathered for you all worry you caused. Forgive me, Crane Shift. I wanted to send a letter, but I just couldn't figure out the right postage. I bet you couldn't. Bet you trashed that old airship too, eh? Don't listen to him, Larkin. Dad is pleased as punch to see you back home. Yeah, unfortunately, the airship is pretty much toast. Sorry about that, crankshaft. She was nice. Bye, airship, spaceship. We can always build another one, right? That sounds like a great idea. Seems like you and Larkin have your first project already planned. That's right. I'll keep an eye on him. Though I bet he's rustier than a pickaxe in a hot spring. I want to say thanks to you all. Not only did you find Terra Nimbus, but you rescued my best friend. Quite the feast. No. It's we who should thank you. We wouldn't have been able to do any of this without your help, remember? Oh, yeah. But you're doing this for the good of all Riveria, though. No thanks needed. I won't have it! Haha, just kidding. Glad to be of service. Shouldn't you be on your way, though? Yes, of course! We're on a tight schedule! I'm going to, boss. They might need a pilot to move that floatstone. It's bigger than a squid it on a horse. Sure, go get him, boy. You make me proud. If you ever need to make another trip to Terra Nimbus, you just leave it to me and Larkin here. Good luck, Robin. Roger that, boss. Thank you again. All of you. Robin, hello? Yeah? I hate sentimental goodbyes, so I'm getting out of here with the furry furling here. Piga. Noelia, wait! What is it? I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I think I misjudged you. Did you not hear what I said about hating sentimental goodbyes? If we work together, I'm hoping we can save Riveria. For Mother's sake. Fine, you stay here and be hopeful. I'm going to go and actually do it. How's that sound? Well, okay, yeah. There's too much chatter here. I'm off. Come on, Wolfen, let's head back to Cassili. We've got to tell everyone what we found. Hey guys, we're back. We got some great news. Preposterous! A bunny tied to a fish. This would just look like a bunny tied to a fish. Nothing more. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice your return. But do you have to report? My king, we found it! We found Terra Nimbus! Exclamation! That is a groundbreaking achievement! And better yet, we found a floatstone big enough to power the goddess ship! Here it is, everyone! Stunning, isn't it? A floatstone to power the goddess ship. I've never seen anything like it. Quite the treasure, I must say. What's this? A floatstone from Terra Nimbus? Oh, my falcons! We did it! We found Terra Nimbus! I know, I was listening outside the whole time, my boy. Now everyone knows what you said was true. Oh, if only things worked that way. You are indeed so young, Robin. But I must thank you. I know you make a name for yourself up there in the skies. Thank you, Falcon. I owe my training to you. Don't let it go to your head now. Seems like the toughest work still lies ahead. Agreed, but I think we're up to the challenge. Your Highness, I require permission to take this floatstone to the airship right away. Just order me to do so, please. Well, I suppose if it's all right with our friends here, then yes, go ahead. Woohoo! Would you look at that? Just got ordered to do something by the king himself. What a day! Falcon, wait! You can't just... Your Highness, please pardon old man Falcon. He's a bit, weird, and he doesn't really know it. It's not needed by forgiveness. I should have listened to him earlier. You're very imagine man. A really generous king, thank you. Now, to the airship! Bye, Robin! A floatstone of this size should easily power the goddess ship. Actually, we think the stone originally came from Mother's airship. Is that so? Sure is so. Sorry, I don't believe you've properly made my acquaintance. Pardon her, Your Grace. She's my sister, Noelia. If you are Yuelia's sister, that would make you. Yuelia's sister is what it would make me. Charming. Yes, but it would also make you the daughter of the life goddess, if what I was getting at. Oh boy, nothing gets by this guy, huh? What is he? Your court scientist and chief researcher? Look, the glasses in here seem pretty rosy, but the truth is, we don't know how to save Riveria yet. But we know at least this floatstone played a big role the last time Riveria was saved. So we need to take the floatstone back to Lunaris and see if we can come up with something there. Lunaris? How are you going to get there? Yeah, that's the part we haven't quite figured out yet. I mean, we're going back one way or another. Academic opinion is divided when it comes to the possibility of traveling to Lunaris. Although, if we think of the sky as a sort of shell surrounding Lunaris, as Yuelia described, then perhaps Lunaris could be considered a lid, just like what you need to shut here, Huggus. Gladstone! Grandfather? Father, just put some pants on, please. Oh, it's a cute little man from Mount Snow Peak. Hello, Mr. Undoubtable Crown Champion. The former King of Castile in all his, well, most of his bare glory. Grandfather, what do you mean about the lid? My great-granddaughter, I was saying that Huggies talks too much. I like this guy. You're Gladstone. You're the one who left all those notes on Terra Nimbus. I've forgotten all about those. Yeah, I was quite the genealogist, as Boulderdash and anthropologist for a bit. You forgot you studied Terra Nimbus? Look, youngster, when you get to mastering every skill under the sun, you forget about some things. Like peanuts. You forgot about those? Had one the other day. Delicious. Like tasting it from the first time. I just came by to congratulate the new adventurers on their successful return from Terra Nimbus. That's quite the feast. Wonder if you came back with any sort of knowledge to share with everyone. We were able to talk to Father up there, see? And it's true, the sky is basically a shell, and Lunaris is kind of a hole in that shell. Father observes the world through that hole. I knew that old cogger was nothing more than an overbearing, glowing, peeping Tom. Well, what else do you expect a god to do, Father? So wait, he watches all of us, all the time? I'm not exactly sure what his routine is, but he's made it clear to us the opening in the sky is closing. Riveria is gradually losing the power to sustain the opening. So we only have until the next eclipse before the opening closes for good. And that's not even the bad news. What's even worse is that the next eclipse will be totally foreseeable eclipse. It's going to come down and devour everyone in Riviera right as the hole closes for good. Well, that's not quite how physics works, but the end result is sound fantasy science. The point is, we have until the next eclipse before all hope of Riveria is destroyed, along with Riveria. But what will happen to us then? Well, my dear, I would think the world will become lost in a state of permanent darkness. Oh no! Did you all rehearse that before I got here? Regardless, it's not the darkness that should concern us right now. What is it then? It's a what? Tell us! Ah, phew, been waiting for that one to come out for days. Maybe you're catching a cold? Better than throwing one. Look, you're all here overthinking this. A hole is a hole, get it? A hole? Is all right, come on, say it all together if you need to. Things can go into a hole, and things can come out of a hole. Imagine your airship is a letter and Lenaris is the mailbox. Take your letter and stick it in the hole. You were always a bit slow on the upkeep, Aaron, but yeah, that's the gist of it. Wait, so you can actually fly the goddess ship all the way up to Lunaris? Are you sure? Of course we can. How else did you expect to get home, Yuelia? Geez, you can really be so dense sometimes. I knew that part all along, the whole thing about, flying up into the hole and all. So you're the butterfly who has the low self-esteem issues, eh? I see that now. You don't have to try to take credit for everything, dearie. You'll learn that someday. Anyway, I was just peeking through some of the holes in the castle walls and figured I'd step in. I love eavesdropping on good causes. I really should get those walls patched up. Enough about the holes in the castle wall. We should be concentrating on the hole in the sky. What do you suggest we do from here, Huggies? I've done some rough calculations, taking into account the floatstone's power, and it appears that it's only enough power for the airship with at most 2 passengers. Only 2 passengers? On such a sizable airship? Yes, well, maybe the inhabitants of Lunaris don't weigh as much as we do. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're all butterflies. I knew it! You and I can go as butterflies, though. No need to count us towards the 2 people. If I hold my breath, will that make me lighter? No. So we need to select 2 people other than our butterfly siblings. I speak the obvious when I say that every vessel needs a pilot. This sounds like the perfect job for the young pilot who found Terra Nimbus. Yes, Robin! Any objections? Nope, I don't think so. Silence is understood approval. There's no one! And now, who else should go? I think we all know who that should be. Huh? Of course, we all know who the other person should be, right, everyone? Those, including me? But me? Well, I think there's an obvious choice, sire. Whoa, wait a minute. Of course, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the obvious choice. It's me, right? I don't believe so, Your Grace. Father! Dear Eric, while we all know you would be well suited for such a task, we must defer here. Of course, then. We all shall defer, and my noble wife Yuelia shall go on my place. Oh, Eric! Is it like this every day? Because I might just move in here so I can watch. If I may, I would like to nominate Wolfram. Whoa, hold on. I second that. Damon, hold on! The spirits of the forest heard that. Guys! So we're all in agreement. Wolfram goes. Well then, I'm glad that's finally settled. Wow. Unanimous approval. Sort of. You'll get to see Lunaris, Wolfram. I mean, yeah, but I have to deal with the animatronics and the whole thing with Afton. That makes me so happy. I guess I can hold it off. It may be the last time we see each other, but that's no reason for me to act less as highly. Wait, last time? Do not disappoint me, Wolfram. Carry out this test. Lest I have to order you a new one. Take this and go save our world. Sire, you didn't need to give me so much dosh. I'll take some sugared water for the journey. Thanks. Clean out. We're in a race against time. You've been waiting to say that, haven't you? Well, actually, yes. It's a good line. And this wasn't an appropriate time to use it. Thank you very much. I'll go get the airship prepared. Lord Pirigo engineers and sailors pledge themselves to the expedition preparations of the goddess ship. Our magic scholars and masters of the dark arts shall provide any necessary aid as well. Call us any time. We're good with our hands. Wow, everybody's really committed to working together here. I must feel like excited for a sec. Giga! We'll be in the Elder Wood. Oh, I almost slipped my mind. We've got to say goodbye to Pam before we go. I've got the filler in before we say farewell. Let's go, Wolfram, hurry! Okay. Welcome back, darlings. Why, you've been gone so long, I was thinking about calling the Royal Guard. Did you find the person you were looking for in... Oh, where was it? Port Pierto? Yes, we tracked down Robin. And not only that, we also went to a place called Terra Nimbus. It's in the sky, above the clouds. The view was sensational. You would have loved it. Oh my, that does sound like quite the adventure. Sounds like a place to visit in one's dreams. All that adventuring must have tired you out ever more than usual. You should head straight to bed. There's something else I need to tell you, Pam. What is it, sweetheart? It's been decided that we'll be going to Lunaris. Lunaris? Up in the sky, Lunaris? Yes, that's right. Oh my. Well, you're definitely going to need a good rest. I can't wait to hear all about your tales from Lunaris. Right, sure. What's the matter, my child? Nothing. We'll tell you all about Lunaris when we come back. I promise. Lovely. Now you two be safe. And go and get some rest for goodness sake. You'll need your energy up there in the clouds. Tales of Lunaris. Chapter completed. A perfect fit. Flowstone installation complete. That's supposed to look like that. Everything's good on this side. Good job, everyone. The airship should be ready for action. All that's left now is to start the engine. That sounded scary. Oh. Nom nom nom. What a great sleep. Man, I feel rested. Who feels rested? The engine, it spoke. My gears feel so heavy. And where am I? Where and who what? I'm the engine. Who are you? I don't recognize any of you. Where's the goddess? What's going on here? Talk you, or else nobody is going anywhere. I think it finally happened. I must have got a nut knocked loose in my head. How's the engine talking? Do you really need to be educated on the fact that any proper engine can speak if necessary? Yes, I think we do. I think you all need a realignment. I couldn't help it if you've never seen a talking engine before. So I'll ask you again. Where is the goddess? Pam? What is it, my child? You never really seemed all that surprised when I told you that I was a butterfly. My busy little Yuelia, your stories have been filled with dragons, pirates, magic sultans, and flying islands, and now you're off to Lunaris. What does that have to do with anything? Well, let's just say that life is full of surprises, my dear. Those who have the most fun are those who can roll with those surprises. I just enjoy them when I find them. Or when they find me, I should say. That's a really wonderful way to think about things, Pam. It makes the unknown seem a little less scary. My mother used to say, be courageous in the face of the unknown. Be delicate when comforted with great work. And above all, be honest, generous, and loving in all things. And in the end, you'll see it all work out for the best. Thank you, Pam. You've been a wonderful friend. As have you, Yuelia. And don't speak with that tone in your voice. We'll see each other again. I know we will. I know we will too, Pam. Thank you. Wolfam, where are you going? Don't worry, Yuelia. I'm not leaving Riveria. I need to send this letter through. I'm sorry, Wolfam, but we really do need your help. I know, I just feel very stressed out. I'm prioritizing both saving Riveria and helping the animatronics. And I can't sometimes choose which one I should focus on. I can understand that. If you don't want to go, we can find someone else. No, Yuelia. I am coming with you. I know that everyone else, well, most people don't exactly know who or what I am, but I am going to tell you this. I'm not going to give up on Riveria. You guys have been so kind to me. I've learned so much. I am not going to give up on this world. I'm not going to abandon it. I just hope others can understand. I'm sure that they'll understand. And after we save Reveria, I'm gonna help you. Really? Thank you so much, Yuelia. I'm so happy that you're the one that found me that day.